evening, ladies and gentlemen. Guten Abend and buenas noches to our Dutch and Spanish friends. Here we are with the final of the Dynamic Billiard European Championships, and it's a 10 ball. With me again in the commentary box, Stefan Cohen. Welcome back, Stefan.
Yeah, welcome.
So, what a lineup here, huh? The young guns, really. I mean, David's a few years older, but looking good for his age, put it that way.
Yeah, sure.
And Ivo, and all revved up, I understand. Ready to go. Wow. And David in his final against Ruslan. There was a couple of close moments I watched at the end.
I didn't, so he won.
yeah. Made it in here again. So, good final coming up. The old Spanish and Dutch, and we got a nice audience out there now.
Yeah, sure. Good match.
Yeah. I like the way you got the Dutch on one side, the Spanish on the other, and they're facing each other, so it's a bit of a face-off here, and there's a lot more Dutch. So there should be some noise. So first break, Ivo's breaking from the right. He's made the ball.
No position.
Well, he's got a shot on the one.
I don't think he can make it. No, he's very thin.
Yeah, very thin.
That's very easy safety. So, yeah.
If he's got a sniff at this, being the first rack, wouldn't you want to really take it on?
Because of the position of the two, yes. She's near from the corner pocket, and table is open, but I don't think he can make it, David. I don't think. With the camera, sometimes it's very tough. Ooh, oh, okay.
He got a bit lucky there.
Oh, yep. I don't know if... Okay.
Got a bit lucky there. I don't think he meant to move the two.
And David can see it.
Yeah. If he can't, it's a half ball jump or a quarter ball jump.
Yeah.
Which is a hell of a lot easier than a full ball.
Yeah.
I mean, the quarter ball jumps...
Sure, from the distance, yes. Okay, but what you can do with the one ball, I mean, try to make it. Why not?
There you have all the Dutch.
He called the one ball in the corner.
Yeah.
Maybe the cue ball can stay with the balls, behind the balls, and behind the bird.
Yeah, he's coming, as we're looking at the TV now, he's coming for the bottom right-hand corner. So the cue ball's going to be going over towards the left-hand middle pocket.
Well, maybe he can find a safety.
Yeah, behind the 8.
Yes.
Is he?
Yes.
Yeah, he's just got a bit lucky there.
Yeah, but he was favory on this type of... Because there was a lot of balls on this side. I mean...
So I had a good chance of getting safety then. So it's sort of a shot to nothing, sort of.
Yeah, sort of, yes. It's
not quite, but yeah.
Yeah.
Ivo's called the one ball into the middle pocket.
It was a smart call. Okay, cue ball. Oops. And open shot for David. Ooh.
Oh, yeah, that's not anymore.
No.
Needed to slow up a little bit there.
Okay. First game. Tricky first game.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, a lot of Dutch people every Dutch people are here.
Yep, I think they're all here now.
Yeah.
I think really they all are. Same with the Spanish. They're on the opposite side of the screen. I think they're all here. I think it's poor old Fred, who is the only country, there's only one person here. Fred from Ireland, but I mean, he's got the British cheering him on, and a few others. I see the Czech Republic in there cheering him on, so he's got a few supporters.
Playing the cue ball behind the 10-3.
Yeah,
very good shot.
Nice shot.
Very good shot there.
Yeah, intelligent shot from David.
Okay.
Straight away put in the young man from the Netherlands under pressure, calling the 9 ball. Yeah, probably with a cue.
He has to call something, but yeah, okay.
Yeah. He's coming off the rail. Just looking. How's he going to get there?
Just up for nothing.
Yeah. Maybe get a bit lucky. No.
Nope, not this
No,
one.
I think David's got the shot on the one.
All right.
Now with an open table. The first real clear shot on the object ball. So let's see what David can do. I think someone's trying to make fun of you, Stefan, on the chat. They're asking, are the French here?
No. I'm on holidays here. right now.
Tourist. as your countrymen are at the moment. So, but you still have 3 events left and the Euro Tour.
And the Euro Tour, so
there's a good chance we'll see some Frenchmen in this final arena yet.
All right. So on the 4 for the 6 is a little bit tricky. That's it. So, but it's very open. Okay.
Oh, he needs that to go a little bit more. Should be interesting.
He's smiling with his friends.
Yeah. Because they're right direct in his line there.
Yeah.
So.
Let's relax. Oh, you can see it. Okay. All right. Okay. Good shot there.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah.
Could have easily gone wrong from there.
Yeah.
Didn't quite get out enough. There's a few of the Spanish.
Okay. Looks easy now, except though the 9-10, of course, but it's not.
But
the 9 is big. I mean,
yeah. You get certain. I mean, the cue ball where it is there will do for the 9 to 10.
No problem.
So 8 ball over the pocket shouldn't really have to do too much. Oh. Except for when it goes a little bit. No, it's okay. You can still roll that in, leave a nice angle.
You can go anywhere now. Okay. Just stay focused and it will be okay.
Yeah.
And he's got the experience. No problem.
Yeah, leaves a good angle now.
Yeah. 2 rails.
Comes 2 or 3 rails maybe.
3 rails, but yeah. Perfect.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. That'll be fine. Oh, David could draw first blood here. On Ivo's break as well. So that silenced the Dutch crowd straight away.
And it's his break now.
Yeah, it'll be David's break. Yeah, Ivo broke off there. And David took the frame there.
Yeah, David have a very solid break. So
we have the Dutch ladies as well as a mixture of others.
Yeah, Bulgaria.
Bulgaria was there.
Croatia behind.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
Yeah, that's good. It's nice, yeah. They all come in. And it's a good time, actually, now to start the final because of dinner.
Yeah.
The other night when we were playing a straight ball, it was a bit earlier, so everyone's at dinner.
No, you're right.
But now we're starting sort of 9:15. It's good. Most people have ate.
Okay.
Oops. Okay. Yeah, he's got a shot on the 1 though.
Maybe the 1 side.
Into the middle. Squeeze that past the 6. The cue ball will be travelling towards the 2, so it doesn't really have to do much with the cue ball. It's called the corner. It's called the corner here, down the bottom. Oh no, now it's called the side.
The side. Good shot.
Yeah.
Very good shot. Very good shot. All right. So go for the 5 ball. 5 ball pass only on the left corner pocket. So you need a good angle there. You see the key position there. The first key position.
Yeah, it needs a good angle on the 4, yeah, to get. Just looking at the 5, yeah.
Because the 5 ball pass only on this corner.
Yeah, come down the table.
So draw back a little bit, yeah, like that. Oh, maybe she passes on the other corner. I don't know.
It's tight from here.
Yeah,
if you look in there, it is tight.
Because
I would prefer the other side. Maybe if he draws back between the 8 and the 5, so just come to the back side of the middle pocket.
She's passive. She passes. Yeah.
No, it must pass there, Stefan.
Yeah. He's got more angle than he wanted.
Yeah, I think he would have really liked to have been straight on that so he can actually judge, because I think we're talking about a millimetre here that goes past for the top.
You're right. Maybe can play safe.
Yeah, I was just looking if he'd
the cue ball.
draw the cue ball, try and keep it behind the 9, but
maybe it's 1-0 for you. I mean, you're not supposed to take a big risk. I mean, not right now.
Yeah.
So if it's tricky, if you frozen the cue ball behind the 9, I mean, Ivo is in trouble. Of course, you always take a risk because you let your opponent come back on the table. But it's always the same question.
Yeah.
It's always the same.
Choices.
Yeah.
But I was just looking there
Looks
to
tough.
roll the 5 up the top where the cue ball's going. I think from that angle it will just go squeeze past the 8.
Yeah, so she passes. It's playing it. Maybe for them. Yeah, he missed. So maybe the safety was.
Safety could have been a better option.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if.
Lucky or not lucky. Yeah, you can't see it. You can't make it. Maybe you can see it, but can't make it.
Yeah, maybe I would just see a slice of that 5. It's certainly not a full ball that he can actually make it.
Can bank it, maybe? I don't know. From here. It's no, there is double kiss, a big risk of double kiss.
Banking,
So maybe play just roll the 5 ball into the rear and be patient. I mean, but there's not a lot of things to do. Wow, elevate there.
5 ball.
No, it's curve.
He's gonna try and
Curve and make it.
swerve it round and go for it.
Yeah, very tough.
Yeah, not enough.
Oh, good speed. Good speed.
It's good speed. You could say in one thing, but if it had gone, then it would have been not enough speed. But then again, if it had gone, the ball wouldn't be where it is, so it'd be in a different position.
It was a very tough shot.
Yeah.
Tough position. Okay, what can do David? Maybe send the 5 ball into the 7 and try to find the 8 in the way to stay behind the 8 or something like that. Watch. 5 into the 7. Oh. Very aggressive, huh? It's very thin cat.
That is. It's almost going back on yourself. It's almost
to stretch his body too. So.
So almost a 90-degree angle, this shot. From where that ball is going.
All right, very good thing. Very good thing shot. Perfect.
What a great shot.
Great shot. Okay. He's straight on the 6 ball now. It's the draw. I don't know if he can draw the cue ball. Whoa.
Okay.
It's a tricky position.
Just getting the other night, Stefan, when we were in here for the straight ball, and I must admit, we've just finalised today. Oh, David.
Yeah, he was
David.
He was straight. So.
Wow. I know he had to travel around the table there because of the 7, but he tried to cheat the pocket to use the corners there. Yeah, we, in a chat, I come up with a great prize for our members. So we're going to work on the paper, advertise it all tomorrow. But for those of you who are on the chat,
for Evo. Weak stroke, I mean. Yeah. Very open table, 4 ball passes. Ooh. Ooh. A bit short there. It's not. Maybe with a long wear was a better position, but okay. 3.
Is to miss it.
Oh, yeah,
no.
he missed it. Yeah, I don't know why you play position for the side there. I will play for the corner pocket, and you get the natural angle for the 3. But okay, it's not finished, but it's a tough shot now.
There's a few people asking the questions on the chat again. Yep, it is all the disciplines. So that is the wheelchair 9-ball, the women's 9-ball, and the men's 9-ball. The total amount of racks that will be played. And it does not always missed, but it does not include the teams, okay? So it's only the individuals, but it does include the wheelchair, the women, and the men's. So there's a little bit of work for you guys and girls to do out there.
Yeah, good luck.
And the address, Thomas Overbeck has put his address on the chat there for you. I'm sure he'll put it on again. There it is there. Emails to t.overbeck@kazoomcorp.com. That's an easy one to remember. But we will be advertising it on the pages tomorrow, on the Facebook page, on the Kazoom page, and as many places we can. Only the Kazoom members can enter this competition.
Cue ball, cue ball, cue ball, cue ball.
It's not going his way at the moment.
Yep. David missed the 3 and left a very tough position for the Evo.
Yeah.
And change everything, of course. Sometimes it's like that. You have to accept and be patient. Maybe.
Yeah, if it's not going your way, then I mean, sometimes there's not a lot you can do. But the worst thing I think is start stewing over it, going back over and over things. You know, you got to put it out your mind, and it's another ball. It's another ball, a new day, or.
When you miss the 1 or the 2 ball in 10 ball, there is a 55% on your way.
Okay, yeah.
To be safe.
Yeah.
It's good to know.
Yeah.
Because people think when you miss the 1 or the 2 and you get lucky, it's not really lucky. I mean, the percentage is on your way.
Yeah.
So,
that was close. I thought that was coming out as well.
Yeah. Like I said, in semi-final, it's a very, very long day. And even if you are motivated to win,
you got to be focused. It is tough.
Tired, huh?
And for this competition, ladies and gentlemen, the deadline will be Sunday evening midnight. So get your guesses in before Sunday evening midnight, because the 9-ball is starting on the Monday. So it's all guesses will not be counted after midnight on Sunday. So you got a couple of days to have a little bit of a work at it and try and get a good guess going.
Good position there for David. You can play to rest. Be careful with the 9-ball. It's okay.
Yeah, that's going up there. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we have a good player on the chat, because someone thinks that they can run racks here, there, and everywhere. Harry, who always score. I think I can run a rack there, big pockets and everything. That's a good one. These pockets are actually the smallest that you will see in world events. They're smaller than the WPA regulations, so I don't know what tables you play on, Harry, but I think you're living in dreamland there.
And you are the welcome.
Yeah, Yeah.
Don't worry.
Jump on the next plane and show us how it's done, Harry. There's a Chaos Leuven there. The question. What is the question? You win the whole set of balls that is used in the 9-ball. I know they only use 9, but we're going to give you 10 to 15 as well, just for good measure. And the box will be signed by the 2 finalists, so it authenticates that that set is the one from the finals. Otherwise, I could have 24 of them, couldn't I?
Oh, soft break.
Wow.
Again, soft break.
Yeah.
It's good to...
3 off the break.
Yeah. Very full 1 ball and soft break. And make how many balls? Wow, 3 balls and get position perfect. He looks in good shape. I mean, better shape than Ivo. Huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Looks like, I mean...
David, it looks like there's a hunger there. Ivo, I don't know, maybe a little bit too...
Maybe too happy to be in the final also. I mean, you can understand that too.
Yeah.
But, he wants to win, David. He knows how to win the title. Ivo don't. So, maybe make the difference. He did it in straight pool, David. 2 years ago? Last year. 2 years ago, I mean.
Yeah, straight ball, yeah.
Straight pool, he won the straight pool. Anyway, he won something to
straight ball, it was in 2010 in Zagreb.
All right.
Yeah, 2010 in Zagreb he won, because that's when I remember interviewing him and he said that he doesn't play straight ball.
Yeah.
You know, he won the title, so it's a great practice game, straight ball. Help you out with all the other disciplines, such as 10 ball.
Okay, it was a very easy earn out and he did it perfectly.
There we go. We have a few people are talking about the pockets here. 11.5 centimeter. No, it's 11 here.
11, please. 11.
Oh, and dark God, pockets are a joke. Well, you couldn't put in them last year, could you? I don't seem to remember you on the podium either, so obviously the pockets were too tight for you.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Wow.
See, I know who you are, Dark God. There's our guys, Tancred and Joachim, the German wheelchair drivers. So, can Ivo do something now? Look where it's breaking from now.
So he scratched.
Yeah.
He scratched a break.
Yeah.
Before, and then here, good break, but no position.
No.
He made
No
a ball?
ball.
No ball?
No ball,
Okay.
nothing. Yeah,
Okay,
just
right.
a dry break. He kept the cue ball on the table, which at this stage is most important for him. He's
Yeah.
scratched. He's 3-1 down. He needs something, you know.
Looks tired now. In semi-final, he looks very fresh. And now he looks tired.
Yeah.
So, and David looks fresh.
that was a question someone asked before about your eating. Because you're in these sort of places, you haven't really got time to eat.
Yeah.
Now, how long before a final would you consider eating? I know each person is different, but you know, what is there a general rule, or is it?
The general rule is to eat protein, not sugar, because sugar you got very high, very fast, but you go very low, very fast too. So it's very dangerous to eat sugar. So you need to eat some protein, beef, something like that. So it's it's not very big, but it's.
Okay, so it's like a smooth up,
yeah, exactly.
So you don't go up too high too quick,
exactly.
Because the higher you go, the further you got to fall down,
exactly,
I suppose.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay,
and
so you just...
I know some guys. Niels Feyen is eating sometimes 15 minutes before the match. I can do that. Sleep after I sleep. So, but not him. So depends. Like you said, everybody is different, but.
Yeah,
protein rules is a big one.
Yeah, because I mean it is associated, you know, sleep with food. You get food and it makes you feel relaxed and tired, and it's no good when you got to come in here and use your energy for this.
Exactly. But I already saw Niels Feyen coming on the table with a sandwich. So almost, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I can do that, but.
We've had a few of those before. Our friend from Finland, Markus Juve, used to bring his packed lunch to the table.
Right. You're right. Oh, change everything.
Yep.
Change everything. The one ball.
Nothing is going for Ivo at the moment. He's got to try and do something. I've got a feeling that if nothing happens here...
Always be careful to play position with one ball like that, deep in the pocket. It's very tough to play position. The two ball is big there, but you have to be careful to play position. Or you draw back, or you play cushion first. Yeah, you have to be... He's taking his time because he knows it's tricky. Yeah, it looks like easy, but it's not. It's not. It's really not.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see. It's a big time for David.
Watch this. Yeah, watch this.
Big time for David because if he can run out there, it's his break after.
Yeah,
and the match can
4-1 lead.
Yeah.
It's halfway there.
Oh yeah.
It's halfway there.
So maybe cushion first. I mean, but you can pass and not touching the one ball on this shot from this angle. So. And the 6 ball is big. Okay, all right, good shot. Looks easy. I know it looks easy, but
it's not when the ball is halfway in the pocket.
It took 1 minute to play it, and it's one of the best in Europe. So it's not.
Just been asked to repeat the competition question again. I'll do it one more time today, but I promise you it will be published tomorrow. And the question is, how many frames will be played in the individuals 9-ball competition? And that is in the men's division, the women's division, and the wheelchair division combined. So the total amount of frames that will be played in the individual 9-ball competition. And the entries must be sent to t.overbeck@gazoomcorp.com not later than Sunday midnight, okay? Because we start at 9 o'clock in the morning for the 9-ball. So before then. And keep it clean on the chat there. It's okay having a bit of fun. And I'm making fun of Dark God because I know who he is. Says the pockets are small. Says he won a couple of years ago before we started using small pockets. But keep it clean. We can have a bit of fun, but no accusing people of anything. Have a bit of fun. It's all good humor.
Yeah, it looks like David is on the rhythm, and he can be fast because this guy can play perfect for.
Yeah.
And he knows how to win, so.
It's going to be a tough one for Ivo to come back. It'll show a bit of character. It's,
and it's David's break after, so...
Yeah. There we go. 4 games to 1 in David's favour. It's looking a little bit one-sided. I think Ivo's got to compose himself. I wouldn't be surprised if his coach says to him, hey, let's get out of there for a minute. And get a bit of breather. There we have the Spanish, David Diaz, not David Diaz, Francisco Diaz. Let's have a look what's happening around the room. Fred Dinsmore in the wheelchair division is 2-0 up against Roy Kimberley. And Katarina Wesolowska could take the Polish first gold medal here. She's leading Germany's Ina Kaplan 3 games to 1. Just had a flicker of the lights in here, and I thought, I know we have some problems in a hotel with the electric, but not tonight, please. Not tonight, Josephine. Okay. Or not any night, really.
Okay. Tough shot on the 1-ball. Maybe goes into the 2 with the cue ball. This is, if he can do that, of course, the table is very open. Yeah. So this is the key of the key shot of the table. Maybe goes into the 2 ball with the cue ball like that.
Go into the 2?
Yeah, into the 2, and just medium speed, and it's okay.
Oh,
jumped
he's
up.
missed the one as well.
Yeah, he jumped up, yeah.
Oh, could
Good
this be the
stroke.
turning point? Could
Yeah.
this be the break that Ivo was looking for?
Yeah, he only stroke one time and shoot. Maybe a little bit nervous there. And Ivo...
Oh, that wasn't convincing.
He has to run out of this table, or otherwise the match
Yeah.
is over.
Yeah. Yeah, he needs this.
Okay.
He needs this.
Very good stroke there. Okay, maybe the 410 in the side, I don't know. It looks... yeah. I don't know if the 4 passes the 5. Oh, okay.
Look.
You need a little bit
Big.
lucky there.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would have been a disaster if that had frozen to the 4 at
He's-
this stage, because he needs this frame
Yeah.
to get himself back into it, give a bit of confidence.
Yeah, struggling a little bit. Okay, good shot, good recover. Okay, stand shot, stroke the ball. Oh, okay, whoa.
Oh, took that up quite a distance, and he's got to get from 7 to 8 is okay. 9 up the top there.
Yeah. Good shot.
That's better.
All right, so,
Is he back on the road?
yeah, because it's his break now. Yeah, David made it was a big mistake on the one ball,
Yeah.
because could leave 5-1. And,
He was concentrating too much on the 2,
Yeah,
where
right.
that was going, where it was going to stay or leave him, and completely missed the 1.
take the
It's,
eyes over the shots, yeah.
Yeah. There he is. He's got his second point on the board, now trailing David 4 games to 2, and there's a timeout.
He's taking a timeout.
Now, that was a thing, I was going to mention it before. When I said maybe his coach should take him out, the question was, when is there a good time for a timeout or not? Would you have gone then, or would you wait until you've done something good? And the other, is there a...
it depends. It's a good question, because it depends. And there it was a smart timeout, because it's his break now to get the rhythm of David, because David, if you leave a shot to David right now, he's 99% favorite to make it. I mean,
Yeah.
he's in rhythm, and so maybe 5 minutes, maybe David will think about his mistake.
Yeah.
So how he will manage it?
There's a Croatian and French. There you go, your countryman, Vincent.
So it's
Yeah,
a good
take it
timeout.
out,
It's
yeah.
a good one. I mean, it's a good one.
Yeah, I often get them questions that, when's a good time, when's not, and things like that.
And
So,
depend of yourself also, because sometimes you need it, and it's like that. I mean,
yeah.
it's like that.
There's Katarina Wesolowska, Polish girl, the top Polish player. And there you can see Fred Dinsmore in the background. Just have a look at the scores over there. What have we got there? Fred Dinsmore 3-0 up, and Katarina 3-1 up.
Yep.
So all matches proceeding nicely. Obviously not for some, but moving along, not 0-0 or 1-0.
Yep.
So they're moving along nicely. Roy Kimberley had a tough one against his fellow countryman, Tony Southern, and Tony missed the ball. Left Roy, not the easiest shot, but then he had to bank the 10 ball to take him into the final.
Wow.
And it was a tough one. There's Ralph Suke and Andreas Roskowski. Andreas, a very strong straight pool player, but we didn't see him.
Any games.
Yeah.
Any games.
But I mean, he used to play the Euro Tour regular.
Yeah.
Obviously, work commitments and that have changed now. His priorities are elsewhere. But
Sure.
he generally qualifies every year in the German championships. So he's still one of the top players in Germany. Just doesn't play it as much or doesn't travel,
Very good 8-ball player.
Yeah, 8-ball and straight ball. His real games, 8-ball and straight ball.
I mean, German guy can play any games very good.
Yeah. Yeah, most of them. I mean, the quality in Germany is pretty tough.
So many good players.
There's a lot of players out there.
Yeah.
But so, I mean, you look at Europe now. You go back 15 years, you had 15 countries.
Mm-hmm.
The Germans and the Swedes were walking all over everybody.
Yep.
And, you know, and that was a time when you had, Alex and Rico Dix were sort of still there and that, but you had the young ones like Niels and Nick. Yeah, I mean, I remember them when they were in the youth. You know, in 95, I think, in Luxembourg, you know. And, you know, they were sort of just coming through, like Ivo has, and like Marco Telcher, and you have Beisterbosch. So, you know, you've got a good group of kids coming through, giving these older ones a little bit of a run for their money now. So, that's good to see.
So the timeout wasn't...
No.
Okay. Yeah, weak stroke, he didn't hit the one ball full a few times in a row, though, so you can't make a ball on break like that with this break.
No.
Left a long straight shot to David. I don't know if the 2 passes, a 7 ball. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it could be. Yeah, I think that goes there. Yeah, just because trying to... I'm twisting my head here around. I'm standing upside down soon.
Changed a lot.
So, question, Stefan, are you a Paris Saint-Germain football fan?
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Because they are leading 1-0.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a good news anyway, but... no, I'm not.
Alan Conway, our sort of Irish-Danish friend. Good evening, Alan. Plays a Euro Tour a few times and lives in Denmark.
Good shot on a 1 ball.
Oh, look at 4. I thought that was going to miss that.
Yeah, good speed. Good speed from this angle. It was
Where's the 4 going, though?
I don't know. If it's
forward
passes, I don't know. It'd have to go. Whoa, no, I don't think so.
Don't think so.
No. But he's got...
No, 4 can't pass that. He's going to have to...
He's got an angle on the 3 to play the 4 in the same pocket. I don't know. Not sure. Maybe. He's got an angle to play the 4 ball in the same pocket of the 3. I don't know. Oh no, it looks... no. Yeah, he can go there. Side or corner. Yeah, he's got an angle. He's in good shape there. Oops.
Oh, no, that's okay. Just
good
go.
kiss. Good kiss.
Yeah.
Today it's okay.
Yeah. And you can also just draw that in, and the 5 will go in the same pocket if he wants, because where the 6 is, he doesn't have to really move from that area. Where he is there. If he can keep it within a little box in that area.
The last
Alex Lilly. Yeah.
Of the right.
Oh, he's gone round. Wow. That's the second ball he's played around with these pockets here.
Wow. Okay. Okay, so now it's finished. Maybe a little bit nervous, huh? Maybe.
Yeah, it could be.
Maybe. Because he missed the 1 ball before, and he knew it was a big time, so...
Yeah.
All right. So now it's... can relax. Just stay focused on the 8-9 position. Oops, a little bit short. It's a little bit short. So maybe gonna play the 9 ball into the side pocket.
9 ball into the side?
Yeah, 1, 2 rails.
Okay, so he's going to play the 8 ball, 2 rails, and 1 for the side. You wouldn't just cut it across, play check English?
Yeah, you cross the line, and it's tough speed to find. I mean, because it's a little bit thin, and you cross the line, I mean, you can miss position.
But with check English,
I mean, just
play left
it's
English.
natural to go there in this area. We'll see.
There he goes. Yeah, he's playing right English there.
Yeah, so yeah.
It needs a bit more of that, though.
The speed is better.
Yeah.
But I was talking about this shot, but 2 rears and out. 1, 2 and out
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
side.
2
But
and out, yeah.
It's still, if he's taking his time, no problem. Just make the ball and you can cut the 10 ball on the side. I mean, I'm not sure.
Yeah, nice
okay, now
shot.
he wants to play it in the corner. Okay, long shot, medium shot, but it's okay. Just make the ball.
There it is. Takes the 5th frame for himself, so that's 5 games to 2.
Yeah, it's very tough to cross a line like that of the 9 ball. You have to find the perfect speed, and when you are a little bit nervous, I mean, and you are not on your practice table,
Yeah.
it's a little bit tricky. So just choose an area where you can manage something, what you get.
Yeah, I mean, me there, I would have probably played the check, you know, to keep it up the other side of the middle pockets.
Yeah.
Left myself a bit of a longer 9, but that's probably why I'm here and not out there. But that's where, you know, club players like me, you know, we have no chance like this. I mean, I play for fun and I've taken a frame off of Niels and Ralph a couple of times, but...
Cue ball, oops.
Ooh.
Cue ball, and the 1 ball. Okay, maybe, where's the 2? No, you can't shoot. No, maybe cue ball behind the 6 or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, it's tricky.
I think cue ball's got to be behind the 6 from here. Can't see really any other safe. There's no distance between the 2. Yeah, here it goes.
Oops. Perfect.
Oh, perfect. Look at that. Oh. Wedged up against the 6. It's going to be tough for Ivo.
Yeah, even the one where is tough. He has to play it with a reverse English, with left English. Otherwise, he will touch the 6.
Bananas round the 6. But it's got to be tough when you're 5-2 down to come to the table now.
Yeah, tough to judge. Draw and... okay, good shot, but... good shot.
Yeah.
Good shot.
But I've got a feeling he's going to be sort of back in that area again.
Yeah. And the 1 ball behind the 2 or something like that, so...
Yeah.
It will be tougher and tougher for Ivo. But...
Yeah, send the 1 ball down the table. Tuck the cue ball up behind the 6. Has a 6 or 10 there. You can, you know, use either one of those.
Yeah, because make the 1 ball behind the 10 and 2 rears around with the cue ball. I don't know. You get the choice. So.
Oh, has he left it in the gap? He's got to travel a bit further.
Maybe you can see it, no?
Yeah. I think he can see that.
Oh.
At least a bit of it. Can he see enough to pot it, do you think?
No, jump.
Jump?
Yeah, he jump and he called the 1 ball. Okay.
Okay, so the 10 ball's a little bit in the way. He's called the 1 ball in the pocket.
It's a good shot, good speed.
Yeah.
You find the 4. Okay.
Yeah, I think
All right.
It's an easy one to get out of, but at least
Still alive.
he's still alive. It's not out in the open.
Oh,
So-
David is looking for the jump. No. Still,
1-10 combination. Oh, yeah. He's not Chinnahoff.
Yeah.
That's where the guy has an advantage. He's tall, isn't he? He could probably just reach over there with his hand, you know, pick up the ball from the middle of the table without even thinking.
Okay. So you're gonna touch the 1 ball for sure, but what speed you use there? What maybe follow to separate the ball?
Oh, he's calling 10 ball.
Okay.
He's going to try and
Try something. I mean,
the 1-10 combination. Yeah, why not call it? Because one is, you know, I mean, of course, if you can't really play a full ball because the 3 is a little bit in the way. But yeah, it could come off the 6.
6 is big too, also because 10-6.
Yeah, it's making the pocket a lot bigger being there. A little bit of a helper, a nudge.
But it's tough to touch the 1 ball very thin from there. You have to use draw and he can miss the shot. So.
And then it leaves Ivo with ball in hand,
Yeah.
1-10 combination,
Yep.
you know. And then again, it's
So
game on.
be sure you move the one.
Yeah, and don't make a foul with it.
Wow!
Oh, almost helped.
We almost scored the shot,
with the
huh?
6, yeah.
With the 6. All
See,
right.
we know what we're talking about, don't we, Stefan?
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so David got a little bit lucky too.
Yeah.
Because he left Ivo a very tough position there.
I think Ivo was looking to really thin cut the 1 and send the cue ball between the 10 and 3.
You can draw back the 1 ball and send the 1 ball into the 3 also. And draw back behind the 2-9.
Okay, yeah, with a cue ball back behind the 2-9.
But, I don't know. Okay.
Oh.
Good control there. Very good control.
Nice, yeah. Didn't see that one.
Yeah, very good control. And
So, reasonably straightforward get out for David, but what's going to happen with it and what's going to be left afterwards?
again, there is not a lot of things to do there.
He's got to hit the 1 again, though, because you have the 1-10 combination. Whatever happens, that's a 1-10 combination every day of the week.
One ball there, okay.
Okay, it's going off the rail, sending the 1 into the other rail. Nick Vandenberg there.
Oh, yeah.
I should have called the middle.
Yeah, you should. And
That's
let's
left
give
Ivo
the...
a chance.
He tried to...
Yeah, David said I did say that. Did you hear me?
Yeah, he's relaxing, of course. It's a 5-2, and
Yeah,
he's enjoyed the game.
draw.
Okay, good shot here. Oh, yeah. Overstroke it. Wow, good stroke, very good
Yeah.
stroke. But
But look where the 3 is. Look where he is for the next one.
Yep,
I don't know why.
too good stroke.
Yeah.
Sometimes. All right, so now, wow. I'm gonna play the bank, I mean. Yeah, he called the bank. Tough one. Tough one.
He hasn't got it either.
And leave David a big position. Oh, okay.
Wow.
No.
Well, I mean, the good, I say good, if there is any good out of that, is that the cue ball is very close to the
Yeah.
rail. So David can't really put any
Can it
bottom
be
on
the
this.
Speed? Yeah, he can avoid the 6. Can avoid.
Is he going to avoid the 7? Yeah,
Okay.
stop there. There he is.
So it was a very big position.
I have Fred Dinsmore in the wheelchair division, 4-0 up against Roy Kimberley. And in the women's division, Katarina Veselovska is 4-2 up against Ina Kaplan. So we have a 4-0, 4-2 and a 5-2 match going on.
I'm gonna play the 3 rears around the 6. I mean here. Around the 6 and follow the line of the 6. It's perfect. Yeah, he's confident and well, it's gonna be maybe a very fast final.
Yeah, it's going that way at the moment, yeah. It's,
Can be 8-2 in
yeah.
in 5 minutes.
We've been playing at sort of 35 minutes-ish, thereabouts. 40 minutes at the most.
Happens sometimes. Because there, David is a very good shape there.
I think if you were a referee, you'd wish it happened every time, wouldn't you? I mean, they do some long hours.
And cameraman too.
Yeah, cameraman as well, yeah. It's long hours here.
Okay,
Referees are 6 games to 2. David Alcaide from Spain is leading this young man from the Netherlands, Ivo Aarts. But yeah, the referees are here from 8 o'clock in the morning, and tonight, I guarantee you, they won't be out of here before midnight, because they have to clean up as well after that. They have to do a lot of work that the players and people don't see. You know, cleaning up, make sure everything's ready for tomorrow. So it's long days for these guys and girls.
It's a beautiful place anyway.
Yeah, it's nice. I heard a lot of players all saying how nice it is, and
it's nice. 24 tables and everything is there. Yeah.
It's nice to see. We are pretty full in the audience. Looking around there, you have standing over at the back, even the far end there. We have there quite full up. That's pretty good. Nice to see a lot of people in here.
You broke from the rear, but
no, still not working.
Nope. All right. Maybe play the two rears and behind the 5, 9, 6 ball. Okay. No. He can't bake it. He has to play safe there. And, maybe go behind the 2. No. Okay.
No, behind the 3.
3. Whoops.
Needs a bit more. He may have just got it.
Yep.
I think the 10 is also helping.
One ball.
Touch again?
Yeah.
Yes, touch again. All right.
It's that. I mean, he wasn't over concerned with it because you have the 4, 5, 6, 9 all in a cluster there. So he was going to have to do some work to get this frame in his pocket. And I think there, you know, it's a little bit okay. Well, he's got a shot on the 1, but
yeah, come back behind the 10 ball with the cue ball for the 3, and with the 3. Go 1 rear into the 6 maybe to play the 4 into the 6, 9.
Yeah.
We'll see.
But it's also he's got an opportunity there of also playing a safety. You know,
Yeah,
get the cue ball there. You know, hide the 4.
Also,
Got some nice obstacles
from here. Yes, because he's straight on the 3 and he can play position to the 4 for sure. So he's gonna play safe. Okay, maybe he can play. I don't know if he can play it on the side.
You could bank. Is he going for it? No, it's safety. It's safety.
Yeah.
I think from there, his coach would kill him if he tried to bank that. You know, I really do, because that was such an obvious safety there. I think his coach would kill him if he tried to bank it.
Okay, so David, he didn't miss a kick shot from the beginning, so we'll see what happened there. 4 ball inside, of course. He has got to call it. Oops.
Oh.
So he missed the first one, okay. The 5 ball passes, I don't know. I don't know if... because Ivo touched the 5 ball with the cue ball. So, yeah.
I think it does, you know, I think he's just got the angle there, if you look.
Yep.
Just about.
Looks like yes. Yep.
But he has to get this, he has to be low. He can't afford to be too high. I think he's okay.
So, what...
Would you draw back and try and bring the 6 with you with this?
Maybe into the 8? Oh, okay.
Then
could do
obviously
that,
it goes
okay.
past. Yeah.
Nice control there. The 7 side. Like that, you can follow the line of the 7.
Yeah.
And you have 1 meter to stop and you get position. Again, better to play that than to cross the line and play the 7 to the corner.
Okay.
It's easier. Okay, so the 8 stop shot and 9 on the side, I mean.
So I hope you people are watching are paying attention to Stefan's advice. You never know, it could help improve your game. Stefan being one of the top players in the world. It's worth listening to a couple of the advices that he gives. Oh, he's left that short a bit.
Wow.
This is important. He needs this.
Wow. I don't know didn't play position for the side.
You see him look away there. He had to. He's angry with himself.
Maybe. He's a straight shooter. Yeah.
That'll do. There you go. 6 games to 3. He's still thereabouts. Hanging on in there.
Oh yeah, it's never finished. Of course. You never know what happened. I mean, it's very fast in the both way. I mean, who is breaking now? David? I don't know.
I'm not sure now.
I'm not sure now. Who starts? Ivo starts. So it's David's break. Here it comes. My opponent. It's David break, okay. So the famous cue ball inside. Almost the cue ball inside. Okay.
10 ball dropped,
10 ball.
but that's coming back out.
No position. Okay. Ivo has to fight now because we feel David a little bit down a little bit, huh? Huh? Yes.
Yeah, possibly, yeah. It's
He's got no position, he missed a kick shot and
well, it's easy. I mean, a 6-3 lead can quickly turn into 6-5.
6-5, exactly. And you put the pressure on your opponent. It's all you can do. Alternate break. I mean,
Yeah.
it's all you can do. So just put pressure. So he push. He will, but I don't know where. Because Ivo is a straight shooter, and you can't leave it. I don't know. Yeah, maybe
Would you
this
be
way.
tempted? Yeah.
This way is maybe better. Because Ivo can't shoot it because it's a 6 ball. And you can leave a kick. But okay. Maybe you can go behind the 8 directly. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, just roll the one past and sit the cue ball off the cushion behind the 8.
Yep.
This is, the thing is, it's a slow shot again. And this is what you spoke about earlier, that Ralph does these, you know, Ralph's the master of these
He's the master.
sort of shots.
He's the master. He's taking it. Okay,
Can we give it back?
yeah.
Wow.
All right. Looks like the one ball pass between the 8 and 6, and you can stay behind the 8. Looks like easy from here. But,
Yeah. It's always easy from here.
It's always easy from here. No, but I think it's a shot. Okay. Watch. It's easy, no?
Yeah, see?
It was.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why did Ivo not do that? Hey. There we have Fred Dinsmore. Fred Dinsmore wins the wheelchair division. His wife will be happy if she's watching. Trish, congratulations. That's another trophy cabinet you're going to have to build at home for your hubby.
He called the one ball, of course.
Yeah. But why didn't Ivo play that shot?
Yeah, I mean, it
I
was a
don't
mistake.
understand that.
Yeah, it was a mistake.
I thought that was so clear. I mean, we saw that. You know, maybe Ivo's really...
Yeah, I don't know.
He's not, obviously he's not comfortable, so that's why he's put it back. It's a strange one to put back or give back.
Good shot there. Okay. He's not happy.
No, it didn't come out quite far enough, so he's going to have to...
Yeah, Yeah, the 4 to the 5 ball is a key position, of course, but yeah.
So I think he's going to play the 3 rails here to get position on the 4.
Maybe reverse. Yeah, play reverse. But now it's not easy because of the 6 ball.
Yeah, because the natural angle is going to be taking him towards the 6. Obviously, if he can get behind the 6 and back out, that'll be perfect.
Yep.
But if he gets tucked up behind the 6, then it's not going to be pretty.
It looks like almost natural to go behind the 6. Almost natural. Almost with no English. So...
Yeah, you see he's playing center of cue ball there from above, so it's no English on there.
Oops, behind, not behind. Okay. Yeah, he pocket the 4 ball in the right side of the pockets, on the thick sides. That's what maybe he touched the 6.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Also.
Yeah. So middle of the pocket, it could have probably gone behind,
Maybe, yeah. But it's okay there. Good shot, very good shot. Good control and stay relaxed, and he made it very clean.
Yeah, not trying to force the issue and try something crazy.
You need an angle on the 8s, and no, the side pocket is not on the way, so he can just bump the rail like that, and it's okay for the cue ball. It's natural, just make the ball. And then
with no draw.
Yeah, not too much. Okay, don't stay short. Like that, you have every options.
And these 2 balls to put himself on the hill.
Watch the side pocket, of course. Stay focused. Because the 10 ball is a little bit high. So you have to go behind the side pocket, not too much behind the side pocket.
Yeah.
So
the side pocket is really where you want to be without going in.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect.
Look at that.
It wasn't easy. It was a very good control there.
Yeah, because of the side pocket risk.
Yeah, sure.
So he's on the hill, and there's the Dutch all looking a little bit sad today.
Yep.
They'll cheer up later when they realise, same with Ivo, when he sees, I mean, it's not over yet, but whichever colour he picks up tonight, he's going to be happy with it tomorrow.
Yeah, sure.
You know, tonight he might be happy, he might be a little bit sad, but tomorrow he's going to be very happy, that's for sure. And with the field that you've got here, and especially taking Niels out, you know, I mean, that's
also,
great achievement for Ivo. I'm sure there's more to come from him. The Spanish are so nervous, they're chewing their elbows off. And you got even the Portuguese supporting the Spanish.
Mr. Gamma.
Hi there, chef.
Break from the rail.
See you on the chat there.
Again, and no ball again. No position, but no ball, no ball, no ball, no ball. Wow. Every match is different, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. In semi-final, he made some balls. Not every time, but almost. And there, 4 times in a row, no balls on the board.
Yeah.
You can't win. You can't win like
no,
that.
you need something off the break.
You need.
Because you need a run out if you can, you know, just to give you that bit of confidence, a bit of rhythm.
Exactly. Even if he's got an open shot, I don't know if he can run out from now, because it's tough. You don't play a ball for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. All right. And David knows how to manage that kind of matches. I mean, he knows how to win. He won't make a big mistake.
The one thing I will say about the Spanish is they do know how to sort of fight for something for a while. You know, it's like the Francisco Diaz, a little bulldog sort of thing. He stays in there. And when they get in front, it's very hard to peg them back. Do you know what I mean? They'll close up shop on you and things. So they'll protect their lead.
And they got experience. I mean, David won so many tournaments. Last year he won an 8-ball tournament in Las Vegas. I mean, it was like on holidays. It was a big field. easy safety. Put David in big trouble, of course.
Well, I think there's a opening between going up the table between the 3 and 10 and coming back down between the 10 and 7.
Yeah, maybe, yeah, you're right, with reverse, maybe. A little bit reverse English. The only way to touch the one. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe no English. Maybe no English.
Yeah, just looking at the angle, I think he can. Yeah, we're turning our heads on the side here. Trying to work it out.
All right, perfect.
Yeah, we got a good shot.
And
no reward really.
All right.
No real reward.
Come on, Ivo. Come on.
This is your chance.
Yeah, yeah. It's not easy first because he's got an angle and can make the one, but I don't know if he can play position pass between the 6 and the 2. I'm not sure.
No, I think he'll be running into the 2.
Yeah, he's got a lot of angle.
Yeah.
Make it.
He's got it out. Good.
They applause the Polish
girl.
girl.
Just looking if this Katarina is on the hill, and I think she has the 9 and 10 remaining.
10. Yep. Finally, she won a
gold. Yeah, yeah. She's the nearly girl. Always thereabouts, and now the gold.
Okay.
But she needs a 9 and 10 for it first.
Yeah. Looks like there is a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
It was a thin cut, that's why. Okay. And Ivo made a very good shot there on the 4.
Yeah.
Very good shot.
Katarina is smiling now.
Yeah.
Here she is. And this 10 ball, we've just switched tables. You won't miss much. She's just won the final of the women's 10 ball. Yeah. That is nice for her. She is one of the most pleasant young girls you could ever meet.
Yeah, you're right.
She's always got a smile. She's always friendly. She says good morning, good evening, good night, everything. She's one of the most pleasant people you could ever meet. Very, very happy for her. Congratulations, Katarina.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, so Ivo.
Okay. 7-4.
Now you see now he's under no pressure. You know, in theory he's lost this match, so he can just relax now and just say, hey, you know, no one expects me to win, so the nerves are sort of gone, maybe, you know. And
you don't know, maybe David can scratch on the break, can play bad safety or something like that, miss a ball, and it's 7-4, so it can be 7-6 in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So
yeah, very
that's all you can do again. So maybe David can take a time out from here. You know, just to
keep Ivo a bit frozen and keep him there.
Maybe,
and
you know,
building a bit of pressure on him.
It will be a tactical one, but okay.
I mean, he's still got a lot of work. Keep him at the table thinking a little bit. But no, David's going for it.
All right. Good break.
Yeah, it's just
two balls
gone.
And the one.
Is he going to get a shot on it?
No.
Oh.
No.
No, certainly not to pot it. You can see it.
Not a lot of open shots in this match, huh?
No. From the breaks, it hasn't really been, you know, it's been a break and either dry or then a safety.
Yep. So the change. Well, he can't play the. He can kick it. No, he can't, because it's a side pocket. He can't touch it. It's again a push out. but which one?
Yeah.
Again, wow. Yeah, maybe leave the cue ball behind the 3. Frozen into the rear, there. Yeah,
But you see, after the last push out, when Ivo give it back, David's probably thinking a little bit along them lines. He knows that Ivo can't really take a risk. So maybe he puts a little one in there just to say, hey, do you fancy this one? Because Ivo can't take a risk, really. So I would have done that, personally. I would have tempted them.
Again.
He's coming off one rail.
Okay.
Holding the one ball down the bottom right-hand pocket.
From here I can kick it and make it, of course, and he's got position on the 3 if he make the 1, so we'll see.
Oh, look at that. He's got it. He has. That was the right pace there. They played that too hard, that would have rattled there. So it's just the right pace.
And position on the 3. So now is the stroke of the day.
I think this is the shot, actually, because the 3, if it gets 3 to 4, the 4 comes back into this bottom pocket, so it's just this position now.
Yeah.
This is the one.
And he made it like easy.
Now,
now
it's looking like this title is heading back.
The 6 to the 7 is a little bit tricky.
The Iberian Peninsula.
Ooh, bad stroke
He didn't
there.
get anything, yeah.
Oh, bad stroke there.
But he's okay there. He can. It's a thin cut, so the cue ball's going to be coming back over here.
Yeah,
That's
because
not ideal.
the 6-7 is not easy. So because of the 9 ball.
Yeah.
So he wanted to be perfect in 6, of course. So the 5 ball cut is maybe change his plan. Of course, he's gonna make it for sure, but the position on the 6 will be the key.
That's an important one.
Ooh, wow.
Oh, what's he done now?
Okay, so it's 7-4, and David made a mistake. So
I can see the jump cue coming here.
Yep, 6 ball side.
Because if you can make this, the cue ball's going to be coming out towards the middle of the pocket. I know it's going to be a long one, but
6 ball in the side, and hope for he can scratch with the cue ball into the corner there. Correspond a lot. So
you think it goes up to the top left corner as we look at it now, the cue ball?
Oh, maybe he can. Yeah,
use the 9 to stop it, or just get out in the middle.
I don't know if he's gonna touch the 9.
Look, there you go. What a great shot. What a terrific shot. Yeah, I think Ivo is now, his face there says it all. Well, but then what can you do? You know, he puts himself in trouble and gets out of it.
Nothing.
So
it's David alcaide.
Yeah.
He's
a shot maker.
He's a champion, so he's supposed to make some shots like that. All right. Now we know he's out, but because it's one rare position. I mean, on this position, one rare. Just come back. Oh, wow, okay. Wow. He accepted the distance. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right. Oof. Okay. It's a long shot. Long shot for a long day. Wow.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
This is the man on a mission.
Yep.
And failing a complete and utter disaster, the title is going to Spain.
Nice, he deserves it.
The Amigo is smiling. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, the European champion in the 10 ball, David Alcaide from Spain. So, ladies and gentlemen, stay with us. We're going to have the medals and the trophies and a lot of fun now. So, Thanks very much for joining us. Thank you very much, Stefan, for being with us.
Yes, thank you, David.
And we'll see you all tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock. The matches start. Stay tuned for the finals and the ceremonies. Thanks very much, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed it, and goodbye for now.
Bye-bye.